Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Conscious Life Collective Sunday series with Michael Ocher. My name is Julia Bernatsky, and I'm the founder of Untamed Hearts and the co-founder of Conscious Life Collective.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mickey, and I am also a co-founder of Conscious Life Collective. And as we have in the past Sundays, we have an exciting Sunday morning in our connection with our spiritual and Kabbalah teacher, Michael Ocher, who's joining us for our Consciousness and Energy of the Week connection. We truly think that being connected to the energy of the week and knowing what is happening in the cosmos is going to help us to be able to align our energy. And of course, now more than ever, we need to be conscious and aware to be able to make the best choices in our personal lives, in our communities, and in the world during this upcoming week. And we are so excited to have Michael join us.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm one of the Kabbalah Center teachers. I'm very happy to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you. So, Michael, we are in this period of time when a lot of things are happening, a lot of things are possible. And what I'm personally looking forward to is the connecting to the energy of the upcoming week, and also be in the right consciousness so that I could choose in my life and I could create in my life, being in the flow with that energy, being in the flow with what is happening in cosmos. And I know also that we are in this 3 weeks period of time when energy gets intense. I feel it already. Personally, I'm feeling it. And I feel that what I say to myself is that this intensity is, even though it may feel uncomfortable sometimes, is something that I can use as a huge energy to create. Right? Can we talk a little bit more about that? What is it that is going on? What is it? How can we use it? How can we be with it?
Yes. So we are in the 3 weeks where it says, it's very interesting. Now that it just came to me, the thought just came to me that it's almost like a new New Year's resolution prep time, when you are kind of asked to look at your life and look back and see who you want to become. And this time of the year, these 3 weeks, the filters are gone. There's less filters, bumpers, and layers between us and the truth. So everything is very exposed. Everything is very raw. Everything is very in your face. And when that happens, there's two things. If a person doesn't practice spirituality, things might become difficult. If a person doesn't ask life important questions of, why am I here? What am I meant to do here? Why is this really happening to me? How can I grow from this situation? How can I be a better person from this situation? How can I improve myself? How can I give more? How can I contribute more? What is the Creator trying to teach me in this situation? If the person doesn't ask these questions, life in this time period can be very difficult. Life in general can be difficult if you don't ask these questions. But especially now when kind of all the filters, all the layers, all the Kabbalistically, there's this layer, there's this filter that is actually kind of like making it a buffer, like a buffer zone, and telling the Creator, give humanity more time, give this person more time. They need a little bit more understanding. They need a little bit more mercy. They need a little bit more compassion. They need more kindness. So this force, this energy, is on a break, kind of. It went on vacation for 3 weeks. And instead of it giving us this buffer, this energy of the universe is shining down on us very strong. So that's what's happening, if you want to picture it, kind of. And it feels like you said, it can feel intense. It can feel like, like you might feel more anxious, more worried, more, experience all of those things. But in reality, if you do practice spirituality, or if you start doing it from today on, this time period is going to be magical for you, completely life transforming.
I love it. And it's such a small shift. I feel that it's such a small shift, such a thin line where it becomes magic. From the struggle to magic, a hairline of shifting of consciousness.
Yes.
Yeah, and also I heard that something going on in the cosmos right now, when energy of Mars is is going on there, right?
So there's a very interesting. I read it from we have a lot of astrologers in the Kabbalah Center, and they're amazing. They're very intuitive, very psychic, and they're trained both in classical astrology and in Kabbalistic astrology. And there is a constant movement. There's a constant dance of the planets that's going around in our solar system. And Kabbalists teach that actually the movement location of the planet influences us a lot. Just like we know the moon, for example, influences, just from science, we know the moon influences the tide, right? And almost controls all the waters of our planet. We are at least 60% water. So definitely, if you just believe in hard science, you do have to understand that that planet has some influence on us. But actually, all the planets in our solar system have influence on us. And one of these planets, the planet Mars, which is about desire, which is about our inspiration, which is about how we move, how we confront, how we go after what we want. This planet enters the sign of Aries. And it's actually retrograde, meaning if you look at it from Earth, it looks as if it's going backwards. It's an illusion. But it has a very strong influence on us. And the influence on us, it says, is that we are reconnecting with our ability to achieve anything we want. We're connecting with our ability to connect to our dreams and to make them happen. So it is such an incredible opportunity. From first of all, these 3 weeks, when we are given this time to reconnect and be connected to our true selves, connect to our raw desire, the raw energy of our soul. And not only that, we're also given all the power, all the energy to connect and to achieve that. So to me, this is probably the best opportunity and the best investment you can do in this time period, is when you invest, first of all, in finding out the dream and then going after it.
It's my favorite subject to talk about, because I believe that these dreams are given to us because we are the ones to manifest them.
Yep.
And connecting to the energy and being in the space of consciousness that will support us right now is the time. And I love that you took us to the place where you said to connect to that dream, right? To awaken it. To even, because people sometimes we are not connected to it because we're in the doing mode instead of being mode. So when we are doing like to-do lists or goals and all of this stuff, it takes away from the dreams.
Yeah.
And dreams are very special energy. It's very special gift to treasure, to connect to, and then to become it, to become that the universe is expecting of us, is what the humanity needs from us. Our dreams are not just our dreams, they are our reason why we're here very often. So listening to them very carefully
Yeah.
and knowing that it's almost like it's not just the pleasure, it's not just like a dream. Of course, it has to be pleasurable, it's our birthright, but it's the reason, it might be the reason, very reason why we came to this lifetime, to manifest that reality, not only for ourselves, but for people around us. So, what do we need? What kind of consciousness we need to be to bring that reality forth?
So to me, first of all, I think, like you mentioned, is that because we go into the routine of life, because we interact and rely so much on society, on other people, on what the world is showing us as right, as good, as happy, it kind of clutters and makes the dream that we had not so not so naive and childish and pure as it used to be when we used to have those dreams, or when we just got it and we're taught by society, oh, that's not possible, oh, that's too hard, oh, don't think about that, that's not something that you can achieve, etc. And we one of the first step is to find out, what is your dream, what is my dream, what do I want to achieve, what is my dream, when I was growing up, or what is just like a thought maybe I had, a certain desire that came to me. Desires are very important. Desires and dreams are very close to each other. When I desire something, it actually means that I'm almost halfway there. I'm almost halfway in receiving the light, the fulfillment that I want to receive. And to be connected to them, to be connected to your vision, to be connected to the dream, vision, whatever you want to call it, of who you want to be, what you want to become, what you want to achieve, what kind of life you want to have. It is essential. Just that's why it's so amazing for people to have vision boards, right? Because if you see it constantly in front of you, you're going to have a reminder, and your mind works very differently from what we think. There's certain words you shouldn't use. There's certain expressions that actually prevent you from achieving that dream. And there's certain words and sentences and feelings that will help you get closer to that state and dream. So step one is, first of all, to reconnect to them, to remember what it is that you wanted to achieve, to reconnect. Maybe there's a dream that you didn't connect to yet. Maybe you feel like you haven't fully connected to a dream or a vision. So maybe either connect to dreams and states that you already had, or maybe you should meditate now and receive guidance on finding out what kind of dream I want to have. Maybe get new dreams, new visions, new desires. That's also important. So, but the primary thing is there's basically a broadcast of energy. And the planet Mars is broadcasting to the whole human race right now. Reconnect to your dream, reconnect to your vision, reconnect to your desire. Connect fully to what it is that will make you happy, ultimately, not on a superficial level, not just what you're taught by society and the outside, but internally, from inside. And that's a huge, huge gift, huge opportunity.
Amazing. Wow. So powerful. I feel in my body, I feel the energy right now, guys. Just trust it. Just open your heart. It is happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. You're in it. It's supporting us. Just stay in the consciousness. So how do I awaken my dream? Or how do I, because I might have number of dreams also, how do I awaken what is it that is mine to do right now? So that there could be some kind of like manifestation, completion, so I can declare it. Like I am, does it make sense?
Yeah.
How
that's already like, once you connect to the dream of what it is that you want. So the next steps are, okay, so how do I bring it closer to me, right?
Yeah.
That's step part 2, kind of. And that's also very connected to the energy of the week, because the energy of the week is realizing what step of soul growth you are on right now.
Mhm.
Where are you in your spiritual growth right now? Are you in, there's a, we are here spiritually from a lot of modalities, for Kabbalah, through a lot of different practices, is you are here to grow. You're here to evolve. You're here to become a better version of yourself. That was kind of the intention of why our soul, why our consciousness came to this life. And we're constantly in the process of learning, graduating, moving to your next levels. And you want to know, okay, so what kind of process am I going through right now? What am I learning right now? Who are my teachers? And how fast do I want to complete it and move on to my next level? And we always want to know that happiness, joy, fulfillment is always at that next level. We constantly want to keep our vision, our sight on the goal, that we want to keep moving forward. It's a constant growth process. So that's big picture of what we're doing. Now, more practically, of how you bring it and how you activate that energy and make it happen in your life. That's the other step. So first of all, I also wanted to give a tip of how to connect to your dreams is journaling. That's very powerful. It's an extremely powerful way. Meditation, journaling is a very simple way of how to reconnect to my dreams, how to awaken them, how to maybe like give them a little bit of shine it out so I understand what is my dream. So asking the question, even just asking the question, what are my dreams? What do I want to do? What will make me happy right now? What will make my life even better? How does this situation get any better? Just side note, that's an amazing question. That's always good to ask in any situation, in a very positive situation, regular or situation that you don't enjoy so much. How does it get any better? Constantly ask yourself that question. So your brain, like we said, it operates, it's a hack. We need to learn how to operate our consciousness in our brain. And this question, just so you know, it's a very powerful way to improve situations. It's just by asking a question. How does this get any better? How does this get any better? How does this improve? Whatever way you want to put it. But it's an amazing, amazing hack. Now, the other part is when I'm already connecting to the dream and realizing that I want to accomplish this. So that's kind of coming to already manifesting. How do you manifest this dream and make it a reality in your life? Now, this part is a little bit more connected to a few things. So first of all, we want to understand that whatever it is that I'm doing, that I'm dreaming of, that it should serve something outside of me as well. That it's not just something that only serves me, but it contributes to the social, to the global, to something outside of me as well. So we want to think, okay, I want to find my soulmate. I want to make more money. I want to improve my health. I want to live a better life. I want to have a new house. I want to move to a different city, whatever it might be. How will that contribute and help on the outside level? That it will not just be serving myself or just my family, but actually others. Because subconsciously, our conscious works much better, and we want something when it involves sharing. Sharing is a very important energy and consciousness that we want to promote. And our subconscious longs and craves more and more sharing. So if I'm, for example, whatever it might be that I'm dreaming of, even building a table, somebody maybe dreams of building their own table out of wood, meeting their soulmate. So I want to think, how can that serve not just myself, but something outside of myself? That's essential. We always want to include the aspect of sharing with the external, with other people, with global, as well as ourselves. Very, very crucial. So I want to think, okay, how how is it going to also contribute to others? How is it going to serve others as well? That's step one. Step two is to be in it already. Not to be in the state of lack that it's missing, that I need to achieve it, but I want to bring it, that, oh, I wish, I can't wait, I want it, I need it, it's missing. Not to use that vocabulary at all whatsoever. You want to completely forget that vocabulary. And you want to be in the state that that dream is already here with you. That's how you attract it. That's how you bring it closer into your life. If you're in a constant state of lack, that it's missing in my life, I wish I had it, I can't wait, I want it, you are telling your brain that it doesn't exist right now in your life. And your brain is going to find proof that it's lacking, that it's missing, and it's not there. So you're shooting yourself in the foot, basically. We don't know this, we're not taught this, but right now science is telling us this more and more. And I want to educate myself. I want to re-educate myself, but I want to say the statements that I want to say them in the present tense. I have my soulmate. I have the house that I want. I have the job that I want. I'm living in the best city that I want. I have whatever it is physically that I want. And I'm also sharing it with others as well. So two main things. First of all, to include an aspect of sharing. That's how you're gonna awaken your subconscious desire to have it, because your ultimate subconscious desire is to share with other people. And the other one, to proclaim it that it is here in the present tense, not to say in the future, not to state whatever is missing, but to say, I have all the financial abundance that I need. I have all the financial independence. I have all the support that I need. I'm surrounded by loving and supporting people. I am achieving my life's purpose in this world. I'm achieving my soul purpose in this world. I'm living in the most beautiful house there is for me. I am spending my life with my most compatible soulmate, my most compatible life partner. I am, etc., and so forth. So that's a very, very important way of how we want to re-educate ourselves, of how we use words, thoughts, sentences, etc., that we're operating and doing it in a way of present tense, of not being in a state of lack, of being in a state of fulfillment right now.
My heart is smiling. So good. And yeah, it's almost like rewiring your brain a little bit of how you allow your thoughts to grow, to go through it, right? Like you basically embody the reality and just matching yourself, elevating your energy vibration into the vibration of where your dream is.
Exactly.
By simply be in your dream now.
Yes.
And it's a choice.
And you know what? You just reminded me that being in that vibrational state,
yeah,
being in the state of mind of how it will serve others, and what would be the next thing, it just came to me, is acting the way that it is here already. How would you, right? How would you act? How would you think? How would you speak? What would you do if that was already here with you?
When it's already here with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not even if. The question is not if. The question is, I'm better of time.
Exactly.
Love that.
So it's and maybe somebody wants to make it more practical, see how to remember them, etc. Write affirmations for you, for yourself, for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I am living in a beautiful house. Write it. I'm living in a beautiful, warming, hospitable house. I am doing my work. I have my job that serves humanity, that brings light, blessings, and fulfillment, not just to me, but also to many more people. I am with somebody, and our union is not just serving the two of us, but it actually brings positivity to the world. So like always think, and then to act that way, right? Like we spoke of okay, so how would my actions, how would my words, how would I be different if that is already here, when it is here in my life?
So powerful. And
Yeah.
one of the affirmations that a lot of people, especially women, like to add to, like when you're in process of elevating vibration, manifesting something, just saying to yourself that you're the one and you are enough. So especially for feminine energy, sometimes we just need to like have that right in front of us, and this little reminder, not that we have doubts, but that little reminder, I am enough for all of that and more.
True.
And so I like to bring us to this amazing tool, the combination of Hebrew letters that equal vibration of energy. And for this week, the combination, and we spoke a little bit before this broadcast, the combination is finish what you start, right?
Yeah, such a powerful combination and so perfect.
So the way it works, guys, it's just letters, the Hebrew letters. They are not Hebrew word, for those of you who don't know it. And the combination of 3 Hebrew letters equals vibration of energy. It's literally vibration that by connecting to it with your eyes, you're receiving it directly into your soul, into your body. And we're going to post a little card so that you can have it for this week. You can have it for your life, because it's very useful combination when you're working on something. Finish what you start, because we're talking about manifestation, right? Not just like
Exactly.
I have a dream. No, we're manifesting it.
Yeah, it's already here.
It's already here. So we're gonna post this, and I'm sending it to Miki, asking her to just post it in the comments. And it has a little meditation that you can also use as affirmation if you wish to do so. Yeah. So do you think
Gives us that combination is very powerful because it connects us to the dream and connects us to the finished state already. So that's 2 in 1, so that's why it's such a powerful sequence that it kind of it brings the manifestation closer to you already. It's already here. You can feel it better, you can feel it stronger with every cell of your body.
Yes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I need to engrave that combination and wear it. Actually, I should be wearing it all the time now. I love it. So anything else before maybe you take us to meditation?
I think very important is to be a little bit more open, more naive, more childish, to connect to that positive naivety, that we all should have, the kind of openness, being childlike, being just happy, having less expectations, being more happy with whatever we have already. Having what's the beautiful quality that children have is they can get the smallest toy and it will be as if they got the whole world, right? So we kind of want to use that and have that towards everything in life. Imagine you just right now looking around you, looking at things that you already owe for a long time and appreciating them as if it's the biggest gift that you've ever received in your life. So to connect to that like childlike naivety, that's purity, of like appreciation, gratitude, of just like, wow, this is what a blessing that I have this. So I think that's also important in this time. It's because desire is connected to the childhoodness of us that we have. So to connect to kind of the real raw version of ourselves.
Yeah, and an open heart is the minimal requirement.
Yes.
without it. So open heart, guys. Open your hearts.
Totally.
Courageous, be brave, have the internal freedom, and be fearless to open your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Saying it to me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's do a meditation. And in the meditation, we'll do two things. We'll ask the creator, the universe, to help us connect with our dreams, things that will really make us happy on a soul level, and also to learn to use the language and thoughts that will help us, thoughts and feelings that will help us manifest those dreams in a blink of an eye, and use the 72 names, the Aramaic letters that Yula mentioned, to help us use all this energy to bring this blessings and light into our life. So the meditation is very simple. We want to go into a theta brainwave where manifestation is achieved much, much faster. So you want to, if you can, close your eyes and just focus on nothing but your breathing. Just notice the inhale and the exhale. And then you want to focus all your energy in your heart. And then meditate that you are sending this energy, your consciousness, to the middle of the earth. And after that, we want to pull the energy that exists in the middle of our earth all the way up to us and feel it go through your entire body. And you want to notice that there's a beautiful ball of light above your head. And then pretend that you are in this ball of light. And then you want to release this ball of light and let it float above the building you're in, above our planet, and traveling faster than the speed of light through the entire universe. And exiting our universe and starting to go through layers of light and brighter, 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 brighter light until we get to a plane of very bright light. And then we go into a plane that feels like golden, relaxing, soothing light that is like our spiritual family. And after that, you go into the next plane that is a little bit thicker, almost like a jello, like liquid layer. You want to go stream through this plane and then enter into a beautiful pearl-like energy of creator of all that is. It's beautiful, it's just energy. It's the quantum field of the whole entire existence. All the energy, all the wisdom, all the love, all the healing exists in this plane. And here we want to all ask the creator to help us connect to our vision, our dream, our goals. If you want to connect to your dream, to your vision of your individual soul that you are meant to achieve in this world, say yes. Next, we want to awaken our open heart, to open our hearts, and to awaken our naivety and be more childlike, to connect to the child inside of us. So if you want to awaken and be comfortable having your heart be open with yourself, with other people, if you want to know what it means and what it feels like to be more naive, to be more excited from the smallest things in our life, to appreciate the smallest things in our life and the biggest, say yes. And next, we want to ask the Creator and the universe to help us use the right language, use the right words, the right thoughts, to help us manifest things, help us manifest our dreams. And if you want to know the right words to use, the right feelings, the right emotions, being in the state of manifestation, say yes. Using the words like plenty, I have plenty, there is plenty. Feeling that you already have and manifested the dream that you have. How does it feel to manifest and have what it is that you want to have? To use the words, I'm worthy of my vision. I'm worthy and deserving of my dreams. And appreciate them again. Appreciation. More and more appreciation. And last but not least, we want to connect always to Creator's unconditional love. It's the ultimate essence of the Creator that is available for us. We wanted to go to every single level of our soul, level of our belief, every single cell of our body, all of our existence, and actually to send it to the entire world, to be filled with Creator's unconditional love. So we all want to participate and connect and send this energy to ourselves, to our loved ones, to our surrounding, and to the entire world. And before we conclude, just rinse yourself in this energy, and whenever you're ready, open your eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing meditation. And what an amazing way to prepare ourselves and be in the most exciting
Yes.
week to next 3 months. you so much,
Thank
Michael.
you.
So guys, whoever is watching it on the replay, please share it with people who you think might benefit from what we're sharing here today. And one thing I know that sometimes things get in the way and life is happening and we forget. So this is available for you here all the time to replay, to re-listen, and to get this powerful reminder.
Yeah.
And thank you for allowing
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, everyone. Spread love, kindness
Take
to
care.
yourself and to others.
Yes, to yourself, you others, take care of yourself. And thank you for allowing us into your space and to allow us to share today. Much love to everybody.
All the best. Thank you.
Bye.